in the end, it was Donk at the beginning, in the mid, and at the end to, I don't want to say kill all the hopes and dreams, because that would be very unfair to Na'Vi, but to start it in this way, Pim, that is a statement.
It is a statement from Donk. Obviously, we brought a little time talking about him coming into the game, and there's no looking away from the fact that he's right now playing some world-class Counter-Strike. The impact he was able to transpire in that game, we saw in the very first pistol round. You know, it looked like a Na'Vi round. All of a sudden, Donk pops up, secures Spirit the first 2-3 rounds of the game. It was just overall a very strong performance from Donk. And then when Sontix came into the mix as well, and they were both playing well, that's when you saw the real strength of Spirit.
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to forget Zontix. I was going to have to bring that one up because he was a monster in the early going. Yep. Like, what are you supposed to do? And look, I'll just say this. It felt very much like the first 8 rounds of that map was like, Na'Vi came into this, we heard very confident. That confidence was nowhere to be found inside the server for the first 8 rounds. Zontix destroyed him. Donk did work. Spirit just ran a train on Na'Vi's defense, and there was no coming back from any of it.
There absolutely wasn't, and it is one of those things when sometimes you step into the split deck for the first time and the other team has already done it. That can happen. But was it just that, Pimp? I think time will tell. We cannot know yet if it's just that Spirit is leagues above Na'Vi in this game. I choose not to believe that.
I don't think Spirit necessarily is leagues above Na'Vi in the aspect of the game. We saw Na'Vi claw their way back into the game as well. We saw a bit of that resilience coming in. It was from different playmakers as well. Ima had a couple of good rounds. Jail had a moment. We saw pretty much all Na'Vi players try to chime in, but we prefaced it as well. The difference between Spirit and Na'Vi is that Spirit have the best player in the world. They have a player that can dictate the game, and if anyone from Spirit, whether that being Shiro, Sontix, Chopper for that matter, or Magic, steps up alongside Donk, there's just too much firepower, too much impact coming from different directions for Na'Vi to handle. So I do feel like the ceiling of Spirit is slightly higher than Na'Vi, but it's almost unrealistic and unfair to expect that to transpire into map 2 and map 3 as well, because it's just very tough to keep on such a high level if you're Donk.